Welcome to One on One with Connor Kuczmarski here on HoldEggSports.com. Today we are here with Mitch Reinthaler, a three-sport athlete for the Holdeggs. To start things off, diving right in, how does the baseball team look this year?
Our baseball team actually doesn't look quite bad this year. We actually look pretty good, considering that we're a pretty young team. We have to have a lot of guys stepping up this year, considering how we only have 2 seniors and about 3 juniors on the varsity squad. But other than that, I think we'll do pretty good this year.
Absolutely. Who do you think are some of the top returning guys for the Holdeggs?
Top returning guys are probably Alec Baumgartner, Derek Matheson, Luke Linsmeyer, myself, and the guys that will step up for us, I think, will be Kent Matthews, Trevor Young, Bryce White. My brother's a freshman. He's coming on the team, and so is Kurt Zeiker. And then Lucas Krieger also.
Absolutely. What are you specifically looking for from each one of those guys to really get the team dynamic for the entire season?
They just need to come ready every day, compete against each other, and make each other work hard every day and really step up to the plate for us.
Absolutely. Losing as much experience as you did after last year, how do you really think the team's going to handle just this much youth having to step up into that larger leading role?
I don't think we'll be that bad, considering we lost a lot of pitchers too. We're going to be pretty new with the pitching core that we have, but stepping up, I think we'll have a pretty good crew stepping up for us this year.
Absolutely. The word on the street is you might be doing a little bit of pitching yourself. First time since your freshman year, I believe.
Yeah, freshman year.
How do you feel about that?
Well, considering that I did pitch throughout my whole life since I was 8 years old, and freshman year, the only year I didn't pitch was last year. But I think once I get started with it, it'll come back to me. I'll just do fine.
Absolutely. Got to get the arm all warmed up. All right. Turning the focus over towards basketball, it seemed that this was the year that the Holdeggs would be most likely to make a run.
Yeah.
What are your personal thoughts on the season as a whole?
I thought this season we actually conquered a lot. People thought we'd make it to state, but considering we were conference champions for the first time in 9 years was a really big step for us. That was our first goal of the season. And we got to the sectionals again, our second year in a row, which is good. But I was disappointed with how we ended it, but it's always a reason for it. And I think next year we'll be able to make a run to state as well.
Absolutely. Overall, extremely successful season. You talked a little bit about next year. What are your personal thoughts on the returning pieces next year?
I think, we'll have Cole Volkman, we'll have Ryan Dart, Sam O'Meara, guys like that. And we'll also have younger guys stepping up for us, filling in the shoes of the 10 seniors that are leaving for us. And I think we'll be a good team. We're going to switch up to more of a man-to-man defense instead of 2-3. I think we're going to push the ball more, and I think we can be conference champions again. That's our first goal of the season. Second goal is, of course, to make it to state, so I think we can get it done.
Absolutely. What are you specifically working on improving in the off-season?
I'm going to be working on my ball handling skills just because we need ball handlers on the team. I'm also going to be working more on shooting, just getting the overall things for basketball, getting it in, shooting, dribbling, anything, even getting faster and stronger.
Absolutely, just continuing to refine the basics. Moving on to your last sport of football, you had a very productive year. You were the Holdeggs' leading receiver before you went down with an ankle injury in the Enigo game. How are you hoping to build off your successful season?
I'm hoping to, first of all, get my ankle under me again, 100%, get it stronger. But I think our team, we're moving into a different offensive type with a double tight, and I think we can be pretty good this year. 'Cause I think we should have done better last season, but this year with the guys we have returning, I think as long as we stay focused and keep pushing each other, I think we'll do just fine.
Absolutely. Do you have any idea where you're going to line up this next year?
I think I'm going to be tight end this year.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts on that?
I think I could be a pretty good tight end as long as we run the right offense, the looks, and I think we could be threats anywhere on the team. Since we're going to go double tight, we have 2 tight ends that can get the ball whenever they need it.
Absolutely. And then, of all the sports you compete in, what would you say is your favorite and why?
I'd probably have to go with basketball. I've always loved it growing up as a little kid, going to Little Holdeggs, seeing all the older guys play in front of us, and it's always been fun to go to the games as I was younger too, and I always wanted to get that varsity jersey on, and I did that last year as a sophomore and again this year. So I'd love to play college ball with it in basketball, and I just got to keep working hard for it.
Absolutely. I mean, you kind of led right into my next question, where I was going to ask you what specifically are you hoping to do? I mean, both as a career and perhaps athletically after high school.
Oh, for college, I'd really want to play basketball. That's what I really want to do, but as of education in college so far, I'm not really sure. Like, I kind of guess business so far. I'm like in the business world, but whatever comes my way, I'll figure it out one day.
Absolutely. You're young yet, you have a while to
Yeah.
decide. I mean, do you have any final thoughts on your Hodeg career so far before we wrap up the show?
I think so far it's been going really well. Hopefully I keep doing well and keep meeting new friends, which I find each day in the sports that I am in. Like you're a great friend. I don't think I knew you until 8th grade football.
Absolutely.
That was fun. Got closer and closer as friends ever since, so been great.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much, Mitchell,
Thank
for stopping
you.
by, and thank you very much, viewers, for stopping by with One on One with Connor Kuczmarski on HodegSports.com.